So you clicked on this video because you wanted to know how to be consistent in the gym. When I was younger, right, to give you a little backstory, when I was younger, when I was like a junior in high school, it was very hard for me to stay consistent with the gym. I would be the person who didn't really take it serious. Like, I would just do bike or just do cardio, right? Because we all done that to the point. And then I went to like weight room. I was doing weight room at the gym, and like I was slowly getting into it. But even though I did weight room, I wasn't really locked in, and I would just slack off or still end up somehow doing cardio. But when I looked at it overall, and then as I got a little bit older and I started to like really lock in, it wasn't just like I snapped my fingers and I locked in. There was steps and tasks I had to take to be able to get to that point. In this video, I'm gonna explain to everybody what I did step by step, and you could become more consistent as well. Number one, I had to ask myself, how bad do I really want it? I wanted it so bad to the point I was willing to sacrifice anything and do whatever it took to look like my dream physique, right? I would do whatever. I would eat clean, cut out fast food, stop drinking soda. I would do it all. Like, no problem. I would do it all because I knew what it would take and I knew how I would look the second I would stop and cut it all out. So, but the internal question I had to ask myself was, how bad do I want it? I had to make sure I wanted it bad enough. The answer to that question back then was, I wanted it so bad. I would sacrifice anything. I would do whatever it took to get there, no matter what. And that's what you have to do too. You have to really realize that sometimes the grind is going to be there. You're going to have to grind. You can't just jump up and instantly be consistent. You're going to have trials and tribulations, and you're going to have to just keep going and keep pushing through no matter what setbacks you had. I always ask myself, how bad do you want it? No matter what, because that's what got me to realize that I need this. I got to keep going. I got to keep showing up. And once you understand that, that's the first step. That's the foundation to this whole thing, is how bad do you want it? Number two, I went to the gym with friends. When I was going into the journey, I didn't just go by myself at the start. I went with some friends, so I got held accountable. It was like 3 or 4 of us, and we always went every single day, right? For a span of like 6 months, 5 months. It was a while. It was like a whole arc where we went like every single day, if not at least three times a week, at least, right? But we showed up, we held each other accountable, we all went, and we all wanted it, right? Well, maybe not all of us, right? But that I wanted it back then, because remember the foundation I had. This was before it was like a chronological order. Is when I asked myself, do I really want it, right? And then, boom, it so all happens that life manifests itself to I met friends who were going to the gym, and I was like working out at home in my basement. And then, boom, now finally I have people to work out with. Work out with friends. They help you like stay accountable, you stay locked in, and it makes the journey easier because like, okay, like, are you going? Yes, I'm going. Are you going? Yes, I'm going. And when you have that foundation and that bond, and you have someone that's also will hold you accountable, not just yourself, but somebody else, it hits different because now you can actually show up. So find a buddy, find a friend, find anyone you could go to the gym with, at least for 3 months. Try to build a habit itself. Number 3, right? Number 3 was I made a schedule for myself. Time isn't going to fall out the sky. We all know that. You have to literally craft out time out your day. Like, okay, I need this 4 to 6 to go to the gym. I need that. This is my time, gym time. That's it. I had to find some time throughout my day, make a schedule, stick to it. Stick to the schedule. Did it week by week. I made sure I was locked in on it. You have to make time for yourself. Time is going to fall out the sky. So for the people who always say they don't have time, you do have time. Just recraft your day, reschedule your day so you have that slot to go. You don't even need that long. I say maybe 45 minutes to an hour, right? If you're just starting off. But I was doing like an hour and a half, to be honest, like hour and a half, 2 hours, right? Because I just really wanted it. So I was locked in on what I was doing. Number 4, track your progress. Make sure you're tracking your progress every step of the way. If this is through the scale or by taking pictures or just overall just seeing what you're eating, make sure you're tracking your progress because this is going to be a crucial part. You can actually see where you started from where you're going. That's going to be the most beautiful thing in the world. I wish I took more pictures when I was like 120 eating boxes of cereal all day, every day, playing video games, doing nothing, right? I wish I could go back to those stages where I just take pictures all the time and then I would have so much more memories to look back on. It's about like looking back at your memories to see how far you came. Because this is a lifelong journey. This isn't like a 6-month thing or 8-month thing. There's no endpoint to this. You have to figure out a way to make it a lifelong journey. That is why the foundation question that I talked about in the beginning of the video is so important. Because this will carry you through your whole life. Not just a temporary moment, you know, like I'm not just getting ready for a big day like a wedding or like my birthday party and then I'm just gonna fall off again, because that just doesn't make sense. You want it to be a lifestyle so you can have continuous success, not just temporary. So make sure you're tracking your journey. Take those pictures, get on that scale, take a picture of the scale, you know, track everything, see where you started, see what you need to work on, look in the mirror, right? Really self-analyze. That's what the whole thing is about, self-analyzing. Making sure you're progressing and you're not plateauing, because there was moments that I was in the gym plateaued for like 7 months. This is in the beginning. It was like 7 months. I'm like, damn, you know, you should always somehow be getting better, somehow, in some way. And sometimes it's not even about getting better right then and there. Like sometimes if you're looking at it like in a couple months and you're still looking the same, then just tweak something. Just tweak something slightly, like eat more protein or like, you know, do more cardio if you see, you know, figure it out. Whatever it is, because everyone's different. That's the best part about it. Everyone's different. So everyone has like a different factor that plays a role. But track your progress. Last but not least, number 5, my favorite one. Celebrate your wins. You have to celebrate your wins. And this is anything, like maybe have a cheat day, or maybe like, I don't know, like go have a drink, right? Or maybe, I don't know, you know, whatever, I don't know, drink, I don't know, do whatever you want, bro. Figure out how to celebrate your wins, because you got to make it fun. This whole thing is a lifelong journey, and getting into it needs to be fun. You know, if you're going to the gym and you're working hard, have a cheat day. Who cares? It's not about it's not about speeding to the finish line. It's about like really changing your direction so you have a shortcut to the finish line. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. I hope that made sense to you guys. But making sure you're having fun, enjoying yourself, you know, don't just go in if it makes you feel awful 24/7. Actually figure out a way to enjoy it. And maybe going to the gym isn't your thing. Maybe you like Pilates or like some gym or something, like some yoga gym, right? Who knows? Just figure out a way to get that physical fitness in, that physical journey. Make sure you can actually lock in, you know, do what you got to do. You guys could do it, man. Just track all your goals, track your journey, do everything, eat well. You know, this will play a big role on your journey. Play a big role. And this will overall help you stay so much more consistent. If you're doing all this, you're going to have so much more confidence, because not only are you talking out your ass, you see the results, right? You see the results. You're making sacrifices. You're going to the gym. You're going with your boys. Everyone's holding each other accountable, right? You're having fun. You're doing what you got to do. And boom. Then now you have that confidence because you're eating well. You're doing good. You're going to the gym. You're staying consistent. You know, why wouldn't you have that confidence? And it only compounds. So now you get more confident, which helps you get more consistent, you know? But just track your goals, though. Have fun. Do what you got to do, man. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, then like, and do it all over again. But this is your boy, Sammy, and I'm off this man. Peace.